The Screaming Mummy, a terrifying mystery of Guanajuato. In the city of Guanajuato, Mexico, there is a cemetery that is world famous for its naturally preserved mummies. However, among these mummies lies a disturbing and horrifying mystery, a mummy known as the Screaming Mummy. This mummy's face appears as if it is frozen in a scream, with an expression so terrifying that it fills people with both fear and curiosity. Many believe that this person was buried alive, suffering a fate more horrifying than death itself. During the cholera outbreak of 1833, countless people were buried in a hurry. In the chaos, some who were in a coma or a paralyzed state were mistakenly declared dead and buried alive. It is believed that when these people regained consciousness inside their coffins, they struggled desperately to escape, but with no way out, they died in agony and terror. The Screaming Mummy's open mouth and distorted face are chilling proof of this horrific struggle. Its discovery, in the 19th century, in a Guanajuato cemetery shocked the world. Today, this terrifying mummy is prominently displayed in the Guanajuato Mummy Museum, where thousands of visitors from around the world come to witness this haunting relic of the past. The sight of its eternal scream continues to send shivers down the spines of those who dare to look. The Phantom of Malandra's Forest. For over a decade, villagers and hikers in Switzerland's Malandra's forest reported seeing a strange, unsettling figure. Dubbed the Little Lion Phantom, this man was always spotted wearing an old military coat and a gas mask, silently wandering through the dense woodland. He never spoke, never interacted, but his eerie presence frightened those who encountered him. In 2013, the sightings abruptly stopped. A hiker later found a discarded coat along with a cryptic note, stating that society never accepted him and he would never return. His disappearance only fueled the mystery. Was he just a reclusive man, or was there something more sinister behind his existence? No one has seen him since, leaving behind one of Switzerland's most chilling, unsolved mysteries. The Vanishing German U-Boat. On July 10, 1945, months after World War II had ended, a German submarine, U-530, unexpectedly arrived at the Mar del Plata port in Argentina. What puzzled authorities was that the submarine had been missing for over 2 months, and its crew refused to reveal their identities. American officials interrogated the crew, but their explanations were vague and contradictory. None of them carried valid identification. Some conspiracy theorists suggest that U-530 was on a secret mission in Antarctica, where Nazi Germany allegedly had an advanced research base. The mystery deepened when the U.S. government launched Operation High Jump, a massive military expedition to Antarctica, shortly after this incident. The full story of U-530 has never been revealed, making it one of history's most perplexing wartime enigmas. The Haunted Chambers Mansion. San Francisco's Chambers Mansion, built in the late 1800s, is not just an architectural marvel, but a house of horrors. The eerie history of the mansion began when the daughter of its original owner, Richard Chambers, tragically died under mysterious circumstances. Some claim she was murdered, while others believe it was an accident. Soon after, unexplained paranormal activities began occurring. The most baffling phenomenon was a ghostly handprint appearing on a glass panel. No matter how many times it was wiped away, it would always reappear. Paranormal investigators claim it is the restless spirit of the girl seeking justice. Even today, the house remains one of America's most haunted locations. The Cursed Valley of Chundari. Deep within the Chundari region of Madhya Pradesh, India, lies a place known as Kaligati, a historical site with a dark legend. The valley was carved out of solid rock in 1480 by an architect named Jamin Khan under the orders of Sultan Shir Khan. The impossible task was completed in just one night. However, as soon as the construction was finished, Jamin Khan mysteriously took his own life. The reason behind his suicide remains unknown. Locals believe that his spirit still haunts the valley. Travelers report eerie sounds, ghostly shadows, and a high number of unexplained accidents. Many believe the valley is cursed, shrouded in an unsolved mystery that refuses to fade with time. The alien-like creature of KYSHDM. In 1996, a small town in Russia witnessed one of the most perplexing and eerie discoveries. An elderly woman named Tamara Prosperina found a strange, tiny creature near a cemetery. Unlike any known animal, it had an unusually shaped skull, different bone structures, and DNA that did not match any human genetic codes. Tamara named the creature Alyoshenka and tried to care for it, but it died within days. Authorities later confiscated the body, and it was examined by local doctors. Some scientists speculated that it was a mutant caused by radiation exposure from the nearby KYSHDM nuclear disaster. Others believed it was an extraterrestrial being. Strangely, before definitive tests could be completed, the body mysteriously vanished, leaving behind only speculation and theories of alien encounters. The enigma of the Erdstall tunnels. Hidden beneath Europe lies a secret world that has baffled historians and archaeologists for centuries. Known as the Erdstall tunnels, these underground passageways stretch across Germany, Austria, France, and Scotland. What makes them truly mysterious is that they are absent from any historical records, no mention in books, no official documentation. Archaeologists estimate that these tunnels date back to the 10th to 13th century. However, their purpose remains unknown. Unlike conventional tunnels, they do not seem to serve as travel routes or have any clear utility. Some historians speculate they were emergency hideouts during wars or invasions, yet their extremely narrow and suffocating design makes prolonged habitation nearly impossible. Others believe they were built by a secret society for clandestine meetings. To this day, the Erdstall tunnels remain an unsolved enigma. Were they ancient shelters, part of a hidden civilization, or something even more mysterious? The woman without a brain. In 2016, a bizarre medical case in China left doctors utterly astounded. A 24-year-old woman visited the hospital for mild dizziness and nausea. Routine MRI scans, however, revealed something nearly impossible. Her brain was missing. The majority of her cranial cavity, where the brain should have been, was instead filled with cerebrospinal fluid. Even more astonishing was the fact that she could walk, talk, and live a relatively normal life. Experts diagnosed her condition as extreme hydrocephalus, a rare disorder where brain tissue is replaced by fluid. Under normal circumstances, the brain controls all bodily functions, and missing such a crucial organ should have rendered her incapable of cognition. Yet, she continued to function, defying everything medical science understood about the brain. This case remains one of the greatest medical mysteries, challenging our understanding of human neurobiology. These stories prove that our world is filled with mysteries that defy explanation. From hidden tunnels to missing brains, from haunted mansions to vanishing submarines, some things remain beyond human understanding.